Hi everyone, it's Hayley and welcome to week 35 of my second pregnancy. I am 35 weeks pregnant today and wow, 5 weeks left until my due date. It really is just still going by so fast, but I have a feeling that in the next week or two it'll start sort of feeling like it's going really slow. But yeah, I can't believe it, 35 weeks. Only a couple of weeks and I'll be officially full term, so it's just crazy. So what's been happening this week? Well, I had a midwife's appointment on Tuesday. Yeah. And I have another one in a couple of weeks. And that went really well. Everything looked really good with baby. Kaius is really busy. Well, he's still busy to me in there, but his movements are definitely changing. He's definitely out of room. Yeah, everything looked good. My blood pressure was good. My pee was good. I am, however, going to be having another gestational diabetes test done next week. I was telling my midwife how I've just been really thirsty, and she said, is this something that you've noticed recently? And yes and no. I've mentioned it to you guys how some weeks I'm just really thirsty. And I don't know how many weeks I've been saying that. I don't know if I started saying that before I got the first test done or after. I don't know. I'll have to go back into my vlogs and look. She said that's one of the symptoms of gestational diabetes is excessive thirst. So she gave me a form to go and get the 2-hour Polykos test done. So I'm doing that next week. It's just a precautionary sort of thing, because my first test was completely normal. Like, I was well within the absolute normal range, like not on the high end where you would be a bit iffy or anything. It was completely like smack bang right in the middle, you know. So I don't feel anxious or anything about it. I'm still going to do the test just to make sure, because my midwife said, that way we don't have to, that way we know for sure and we can deal with it. So yeah, so I'm doing that next week. What else? We went over my birth plan. I just sort of told her how I've written out sort of lists and things for people and all that sort of stuff, and she said that's a really good idea, and that basically I'm just going to stay at home as long as I can and self-manage and then go into the birth centre. I think my next appointment I'll ask her more about breaking my waters, like if I feel like it needs to be done, whether it has to be done at the birth centre or whether she can come here and do it, whether she can come here and check me, that sort of thing, or whether I do have to go into the birth centre for that. But yeah, I'll discuss that more with her in detail our next appointment. So yeah, I have started my evening primrose oil this morning, so I've taken 1 pill so far today. I've got another 2 to go, but yes, I've started that this week. I've been getting a lot of hip pain, just really painful hips. I got this sort of pain in my second trimester. went a few weeks where I just had this, like, if I bent over, like, my right hip would give me hell trying to stand back up, and just things like that. And it's happening again, and it's really, really painful, and it just makes it so hard to get AJ out of the shower, to pick up toys, to get up and down off the floor playing with him. It's really just ugh. So that's been niggling at me quite a fair bit this week, and I mean, I'm hoping it'll sort of die off when it comes closer to labour and delivery. Some days like I feel like, oh my god, like maybe I've broken something. Maybe I'm gonna break my hip, or I'm gonna have hip troubles from now on forever, no matter whether I'm pregnant or not. So I just sort of keep thinking, oh, I hope this goes away when I'm not pregnant anymore. So, and I know it's just everything loosening up and everything, but must be doing another big, like, loosen up sort of time, or surge of more of the hormone being released or something, because, yeah. Sorry, my camera cut off and died, so I had to go and run and find the cord. I left off talking about my hips. I think I'd finished that little segment. Yes, so Caius is head down. I really don't think he's going to, well, fingers crossed he doesn't do flippity flops and change his position. But he's at the appointment, he's head down and favouring my right side. So like his body was like leaning up against my right side with his feet and things out my left side. And he was exactly the same the previous appointment. So, yeah, I think he'll be like AJ. AJ favoured my right side as well, I believe. He was right side a lot. Maybe left side once, and yeah. So, yeah, he's favouring my right side, head down. So that's good. At least he's head down. That's always nice to hear. So, yeah, I mean, there really wasn't anything else at the appointment, other than just making sure that I do go and get retested, just to make sure that everything's okay. I can't go any earlier to get the appointment done, because I have no one to look after AJ for 2 hours, and yeah, so I have to wait till my husband's day off work to go and get this thing done bright and early in the morning, because I've got to do fasting. So they try and get you in like first thing in the morning, so that, you know, it's not like in the middle of the day and you haven't eaten, you know, for 24 hours or whatever it is. So I think it's just 12 hours that they like you to have not eaten for. But yeah, I'll make my appointment on Monday and go in for that and get that done and checked out, and hopefully everything's fine. I don't, in my gut, I don't feel like anything's wrong. I think I've just been thirsty. But better to be safe than sorry, I guess. So yeah, I'm still collecting things up for my labour and delivery bag. We're getting there though. We're getting there. I'm slowly ticking things off my list of like everything that I need to get before the baby is born. So I'll be able to do my labour and delivery bag video in the next week. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done. So yeah, but that's pretty much it for this week. Nothing else is really going on. That's belly for 35 weeks.
Hey, love.
Hey. to you guys next week. Bye.